Somebody once called our program the Save the World program.
There is a very, very strong sense that we want to fix education.
Schools have always been seen as a place where you can either reproduce or break down barriers to a more equitable existence.
I believe that if you believe in what you're doing, if you love the people that you're trying to serve, the change can happen.
Training leaders for schools and educational institutions is a key part of our mission.
There's a history in this country where we've really left out, disregarded the education of poor and working class people of all backgrounds.
A lot of times we talk about issues like social justice, but we don't get practical enough to say, what does it mean that you do?
Our program is trying to help our students understand what it means for them to work for social justice. We're not here to give them answers or some party line.
NYU, more than other programs that I looked at, were really interested in practitioners' experience and valued that.
When I started thinking about graduate programs, NYU came up as being a program that was not only really thorough in terms of theory, but also in terms of practice.
Specifically, the idea of needing to develop leaders who are capable and understanding of what it means to advocate.
So Steinhardt is actually the oldest university-based school of education, school of teaching and learning in the United States.
NYU was the first to really focus on diversifying and bringing in African American students. We have really been interested and actually executed on being diverse. And so when we look at our population, the vast majority of our students are coming from New York City public schools. Over 40% of our students are people of color coming from different parts of the world, from Asia, from Africa. We have a significant population of folks who English is not their first language.
So you're in a vibrant, dynamic city. You have the biggest school district in the country, biggest community college in the city, biggest private university in the country, a growing, thriving education technology sector, a robust nonprofit sector, bridging health and welfare and education. There really isn't a better place to be than New York City.
The Educational Leadership Program at New York University has 2 master's programs.
Our focus here is on training teachers who are aspiring to be principals who are trained to be superintendents of schools.
We also have a master's degree in educational leadership, politics, and advocacy. And that program prepares people for leadership in nonprofit kinds of settings.
The reality of being a leader in the 21st century in an educational organization is you have to understand the relationship between K-12 and higher education and the private sectors. You need to be able to deal with the media, you need to understand finance.
The other thing that we're really passionate about is finding a cohort of leaders who can collaborate, because it's not an individual act to make the change that we want to see in schools.
Unlike many other universities, we offer a very personalized program. And the personalized program of study means that students can come in here and find their advisor, find their faculty member. They drop in, they hang out, and we welcome that. There's a lot of learning that comes just by hanging around one another.
You can pop in on professors all the time. I'm sure that if you bring up my name, they'd be like, oh, she's here every day.
It's a really nice surprise given that NYU is huge. I'm around my professors all the time. I get to talk with them. Sometimes, we walk to the train together.
I remember when I did my master's at Columbia Teachers College, I couldn't ask any faculty for a reference because I didn't know any of them well enough, right? Our students get to know the faculty very well, and we get to know them very well.
I couldn't be happier with my doctoral program. I meet with my advisor once a week. I've had the opportunity to publish and be involved in several different research projects. I've presented at conferences.
There were 13 people in my cohort when I started, and I really stuck by those people. I was in the same classes with 5 of them pretty much the entire way through. Still keep in touch with them. They're part of my professional network. They're also my friends.
We all talked to each other. It wasn't one of those like really competitive type of environments and vibes. We all wanted to make sure that we did really, really well, and we all support each other in that process. I feel like we were a really close-knit group, and a lot of people that I started the cohort with, we still talk to this day. We still check in with each other. We still see if we can support each other.
The reason I chose this program over the other programs I was accepted to was that I had the opportunity to do an internship, which I thought was really important in terms of being able to connect what I was learning in class and reading about to real-world application. I'm currently interning at Hedrick Martin Institute, which is actually right down the street on Broadway, and it's a LGBTQ youth advocacy organization. Specifically, I'm in their Center for Capacity Building and Youth Advocacy.
We're the nation's oldest and largest LGBTQ youth nonprofit organization. It's kind of cool to see that my roles shifted from being a student at Steinhardt to interning at Hedrick Martin Institute, and now overseeing interns from Steinhardt at the Hedrick Martin Institute is really kind of an awesome feeling to pay that forward.
The potential that we see in the educational system now is that we are able to have very direct conversations around topics that we, 20, 30 years ago, we were just very uncomfortable talking about, or were unclear in what it meant for us to engage in that dialogue.
You know, we are committed to transforming education. That means that organizations, be they K-12 schools or nonprofits, need excellent leadership.
We're reformers, and I think part of the work of reform is that it's never done, but that's kind of what's exciting about it too.